Hi, good morning, everyone, and lot many thanks. We are a small manufacturing company located in DIP, and we have about 80 people working with us. So it is a very, you can say, not a very large operation, but we would just share a part of the activities we have done in this period. So first of all, as you know, it was pandemic was like a sudden information. It was a black swan event for everyone. And since we were importing some of our raw materials, so we had a little information from Chinese and Indian sources about the forthcoming difficulties. So we did some emergency purchases and activities. So, but what we tried immediately was that just follow what the government directions are there, WHO directions are there. And immediately we formed the teams and organized so that we immediately have some sort of a virtual meetings and interacted with our customers and tried to find out their urgencies. If whatever is their urgent requirement, we prioritize that. This was our first action in this direction. Second is, of course, we did one thing special. What we did was we started interacting with take special care and motivation for because we have a small company. So what we thought is that let them treat them like family members and ask them to be very open and talk to their families and we started celebrating our personal, like somebody's birthday, someone's family, daughter's birthday or son's birthday or we started sharing these things. And sharing means we will celebrate, we will join some money, contribute from the company also equally, and distribute sweets, distribute food or something like that. The idea was to motivate people and keep them away from negative thoughts. So this was I think was something which really worked, and we have really come very close to each other. This was one of the other thing. And so that's why we said the key kept our team motivated and engaged, and celebration on every smallest possible occasion we were trying to organize this. So this was one of the thing. And the second activity we did was we paid salary in advance. See, there was no deduction. It's a very small company. Which you see, what is our turnover? Maybe only 3 million, and there was a month when we have hardly crossed 1 million. But the question of deduction was totally there was no question. And what is a special initiative we took was we started paying current month salaries by the third week, so that people can send the money to their families, or they should be very careful. Care means they should be carefree about whether salary will come or not, how they will meet. They have to send to their families. So this was the another initiative. And normal things like say installing Microsoft Team and WhatsApp group and mail communication. These things were very normal, and I think my predecessors have given a much better presentation, so I will just skip that part. And what we did was we were constantly interacting with the customers, and we because there were suddenly some orders were reduced, some places you will be really surprised. There were some emergency orders, like the crisis in Beirut. Unfortunately, this was so devastating. We all were shattered. And then some people, our customer, they said, we want urgent material by any means. So we engaged our people, and we produced and sent it by air, means whatever they say. We said, okay, we are with you forget about say, price and other things. We just want to meet your requirement. Other things can be discussed later on. So you can say we thought that this is our contribution to in their difficult times. So that I feel is one more step we have done. So see, one more area where we focused was see normal safety guidelines and COVID and that. But since there was a time when we had less workload and we had to ask people to stay back, so we took this opportunity and undertook a lot of maintenance and cleaning and 5S and safety work. We said, okay, by team, let us come finish the safety cover, finish the clean up the area, do the maintenance work, upgrade the machinery, and also the training on safety, on quality, so things which were not being done. It has to be done. You see, we cannot have more than 5 or 6 people in the team. So we divided it into small groups and thought, let us use this time because there is nothing else to do. So either we sit back at home and just feel bad. We try to use this as a challenge, and this was really a great opportunity. Many things on the maintenance or on the safety aspects which were being put aside, work pressure. We had tried to finish those things. So this is another activity I would like to share with the river team. And I think as a small company, this was a little bit of out of box kind of a activity. And we realized that one of the activity for future is that we had to have supply sources, develop local as well as internationally, but some local sources also. So we are diverting more resources. We are trying to get from Saudi and from local GCC region, and also we are trying to develop new sources from apart from the main from China, India. Other than that, like Vietnam has come up in our radar. That Vietnam has got Thailand has got something, so that if the shipping lines are stopped or some other situations come, we should have the supplies and we can meet our customers' requirement. The last point I would like to add here is that we also supported our suppliers. We made advance payment like we did to our customers, our employees. We did advance payment to the suppliers. And for that, I'm really thankful really to our major customers. We requested them, please help us, support us, make either timely payment, or some customers even made advance payment to us. And also UAE government by supporting on the banking side, by putting the recoveries on hold. We use this cash flow and try to help our suppliers also, small suppliers especially, because we know if we don't pay, then they will be in big difficulty. So this was like a extended family for us. Actually, we are not doing anything, any support or any obligation to them. For us, it is just another family member, whether it is our supplier, our customer, or our employee, or anyone for that matter. So I think COVID has, apart from many negative things, COVID has taught us one very good thing. You can become a large and good family. So I think the family values, the compassion, the empathy part has really risen. And today, our company, our 80 people, we are just a large family. Before it must be maybe we have a family of 4 people, 5 people, 10 people in the. Now it is 80 and then 80 into 4 or 5. So it is really a very different and great feeling for us. So that is so we have I've already explained the job security part, salaries, and also we have extended some support to the work to the casual workers who are without job. We try to engage some of them. Yeah, because if there is a requirement, we try to engage them. Some of them, we cannot engage too many, but if somebody recommended that he is without work and okay for a week or by rotation, so that they also get some money. So this is the thing. Now, what are the lessons learned? I think there can be many hours discussions, but one aspect is definitely to be much more resilient and manage your things in such a way that we cannot be having okay the last minute supplies, those kind of activities or those kind of things thinking has to be slightly changed, and we have to go back to the old age kind of advice from our parents and grandparents to be careful, to be cautious. So this is one. So multiple supply sources or logistics, and in that I think the IT is going to play a very, very important role. Another thing is, friends and all revered great listeners, I think on the health and the well-being and happiness portion. Our predecessors have really given an excellent presentation. Means what I can only say is that this has woken up all of us to be careful and to really start enjoying the life and look the life as it is, not just pressurizing. So when we said that build self-reliance or Atmanirbhar means be yourself, like Sonia said that we can do it, never give up. That is what we mean self-reliance. Never give up. We are going to face it. We are not going to get bogged down or break down. We are going to face it and we will win. And I have seen with Dubai experience, with the government support, with the society, we are a better people now. As a society and as a country and as a human being, we are better. So I think it is a new beginning for us. So thank you very much, and my special regards to all the participants. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dutt. That was a beautiful presentation, very heartfelt. And we could sense the kind of empathy that was going out to everyone, to humanity, particularly that small thing that you did about trying to engage people who were out of work by rotation on a weekly basis to help them in small ways. So with great humility, you also said that you're a small organization and you did what you could, in contrast with the earlier presentations, which had very vast initiatives. But I would like to go back to the point that no effort made is small and can be undermined, because every drop it takes every drop to fill an ocean. Thank you
Thank you.
very much, Mr. Dutt.